It is really important to put people at the heart of thriving landscapes. The Southeast Local Leaders Program helps to embed community leadership into landscapes and into our region by empowering people to do this work. We're investing in training leaders in our own communities, and whether they be Landcare coordinators or Landcare volunteers, or they be in working across many other community groups. There's leaders in all of us, and it is a matter of unlocking that potential and empowering people with the skills and the confidence to lead from within those communities. The Southeast Local Leaders Program has been running for over 10 years, and we've had over 150 participants. The thing that makes this particular program unique is that it's co-designed with the communities involved, with people like Marion and myself who are connected to those groups on the ground, and then we work with Mark and Steve from Global Learning to sort of tailor the program to sort of suit the needs of the community at the time.
The Southeast Local Leaders Program is about valuing people. We have really seen a monumental change and shift through the participants that have been involved in this program. Southeast Local Leaders Program is comprised of 3 residential workshops, and each one is a few days each, about kind of 3-4 days each. The first one is about self-awareness. The second workshop is about 6 weeks later and is more about then working with other people to support communication skills and techniques and managing difficult conversations. The third workshop that we're in at the moment is then about kind of taking those skills and transitioning them beyond the program into the outside world and recognising that journey. That is a really great kind of regional example of what's happening at the state level, where we see Local Land Services and Landcare New South Wales work together.
I've seen some wonderful examples of success stories, I suppose, from being part of this program. The Walbunja Rangers have sent some participants over the last 3 programs, and just hearing the feedback from their communities on how that has just really sort of helped empower them in their workplaces and leadership roles in their communities. It's just lovely to see it all filtering out.
It's been a great opportunity for our rangers to be a part of that. I've seen the growth in them since, after taking that on. We've had, I think, all up about 8 participants over 3 years go through it. And the growth in those kids themselves now, it really shines. You know what I mean? They've taken on bigger roles and in their positions, and you can see the growth in them as well. I think the biggest benefit is for them to be able to understand and work with the non-Indigenous community. So they're used to, working within themselves, within a mob. And for them to branch out and to understand and work with other agencies and other non-Indigenous communities is really a benefit to them.
I did the local leadership program in 2023. It was actually good. I went up as a shy, sort of quiet lad, but at the end of it, I started talking more, and not just the workers from down that I worked with noticed my parents, and everyone else started noticing I was talking a bit more after doing the leadership program. It's helped out heaps. Like when I was there, everyone had good little advices that helped me in a way to improve myself as a leadership.
I am a strong leader, I believe, in my culture, and being female, I've stepped up a lot in my community. Everyone thinks that they're a great leader, and then you go to these programs and then you're like, wow, no, like there's a lot more to it. It was really good, and I brought back a lot to our team. I feel like I'm a stronger leader now, especially for our younger rangers. Yeah, so I've stepped up a lot from it as well.
The Southeast Local Leaders Program was a lovely foundational piece of our community of practice in Southeast New South Wales. It was born out of recognising that communities thrived where they had good leaders. The program itself and the way it's resourced is, I think, going to provide an incredible opportunity now and into the future, like for building these sorts of frameworks, these sorts of communities of learning and practice across the state.
It values people who are grounded in their community, who are motivated to bring about change, who are passionate about the work they do.
I've just been so proud of what people have been able to achieve on their own journeys, and then to see them go back into their communities feeling more confident and more capable and better networked and better supported to continue their work, which has just been something that really warms my heart.
A leader is not only just about yourself, it's about everyone around you and involving people and coming together.
I'm hoping that I can take some of these skills, these leadership skills, and apply that to my work and create a bit more of a cohesive community within those structures, and create some positive change.
It's been very special building all these relationships and being in a space to be able to share so openly with other people and trust.
I've learned a lot about myself, honestly. I came into this not knowing much about leadership. I had an understanding of it, but now I'm leaving with a lot more to work on towards myself and what I can show others that I can achieve.
It's just blown down the walls for me in a really positive way, opening up to community as a way to share ideas and get common goals, get goals completed.
The program has empowered me really to have a self-belief and trust in the environment, what's going on around me, interacting with community and really getting the best out of people.
Having a peer group and being able to bounce off people is just, especially when I found myself in a role where I don't really have that.
I think personally what I've got out of this and the feelings that I've got from it, a real sense of being excited about the future.
The power of what we've done and telling stories and the trust developing in people, that is a really powerful thing to witness and take forward.
It's coming together as one as well. It's closing the gap. That's how I can see it as well. So it's non-Indigenous and Indigenous coming together as one. So, and that's a powerful message there, because that's what we need more, in our communities.
I actually liked it. I learned heaps of new skills and learned heaps of stuff about me and what I should do to build up to be a leader. It feels great to do that and being a Yuin and Wiradjuri man, and it'd be great to take out what I just learned here and go apply it to the world and see how I go.